Police believe one person is responsible for a series of gunshots that rang through the city of Appleton overnight and say that person is still on the run. As we first told you last night, the 4 locations Appleton police were called to include Apple Pub on College Avenue, Grumpy's Pub on Richmond Street, and 2 residential areas of the city. In our continuing coverage tonight, Sharon Bajenda tells us how investigators believe those locations are connected.
Just after 1:15 a.m., police responded to reports of a man with a gun at Apple Pub. Witnesses locked inside the bar told police what happened.
He made threats with the gun. He did not discharge the gun. No one was injured. He then returned to his vehicle and left the area.
Shortly after, another disturbance call. A fight inside Grumpy's Pub led to gunshots fired in a parking lot.
A handful of those shots had struck a vehicle parked in the parking lot. They also found shell casings in the parking lot, so they were able to determine that the information that they had received on the gunshots was in fact accurate.
At 3 a.m., another call. When police responded to a domestic disturbance here on 3rd Street, Sergeant Lund said investigators found evidence tying one of the people involved at the shooting at Grumpy's Bar on North Richmond. There, a car with a bullet hole through the windshield and some familiar faces.
They established that some of the people that were at that residence were also people who were known to have been at one of the 2 previously mentioned taverns.
Last, shell casings found at another residential area on North Bennett Street. All 4 incidents believed to be related.
Some of them are seen in video or were identified as being both at the Apple Pub and being at Grumpy's, and others that were identified at one place or the other that were also identified when officers went to the domestic on 3rd Street. So a lot of it is sorting out who was at what scene, who got into different vehicles, who left with who.
No one was seriously injured. Names are not being released at this time. In Appleton, Sharon Bajenda, Action 2 News.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for summer!
Take that excitement to the biggest and best boat show in Wisconsin. We have the best pontoon and boat deals anywhere, guaranteed by at least $500. It's all at American Marine and Motorsports. Sean O.